Hi guys, my name is Judea Hartley. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and join in the family. If you are a returning viewer or a returning subscriber, hey sis or hey bro, welcome to the family again. Who child, today you guys, my heart is slightly heavy, and I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about the test and trials of life and like what are we supposed to do. So as you guys know, recently I have lost some family members, and you guys, I said in my previous video that healing is not linear. It's actually really messy. And one day you feel like you could climb Mount Fuji, okay? And the next day you feel like you can't move, And I just think that it hits unexpectedly. Grief hits very unexpectedly. Some days, I promise you guys, like if you guys were in this yellow room, this is my room. If you guys were in my room, you guys would see me. Like I wake up and I have energy and I'm like, yeah, let's climb Mount Everest. Let's eat that extra slice of pizza. I don't have to have energy to do that. I just like eating extra pizza. But you know what I'm saying. So sometimes I wake up with so much energy and I make my bed and I get my tea that I like and I write my scripture on my whiteboard and I do my journaling and my reading and I turn on Joyce Meyer. I love Joyce Meyer. But I do my whole Bible study routine, and other days I just want to sit in the bed. And I know that we live in a society, we even live in a social media world where like you feel like you have to have it all together. But you guys, that's not true. And that's not life. And sometimes it's hard. Okay, and I have gone to the Bible, child, and I have received answers. Okay, and I have turned on Joyce Meyer or T.D. Jakes and I have received answers. And then honestly, you guys, sometimes I open it and I still feel the same way I did after I close it. It's not easy. And that's why the scripture says to seek the Lord. Because when you are seeking after something, you guys, it is a constant pursuit. You are constantly going after that thing, trying, constantly knocking on the door of what you desire, knocking on the door of healing, knocking on the door of peace, knocking on the door of sanity. You're constantly knocking on the door of what you desire. So that's why the Lord's word says to seek him, because sometimes you might not get an answer the first time. I've been on -2, honey. And I have opened up the Bible and I'm like, thou, though. I'm like, wait a minute, Lord, hold on. Let me get the Message Bible, because I need something a little basic. She went to the store, period. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. People don't like to be honest. I'm just being honest. But I found out that in my seeking, after I stopped trying one time and I made that a constant pursuit, I tried more than one time. In my seeking, God will answer you. And I just want to encourage you, you are not alone. You are not alone. If you're going through a trial, you're not alone. If you're going through a breakup, you're not alone. If you are going through a sickness, sis, bro, you are not alone. If you are going through some financial struggles, you are not alone. If you are going through a death of a family member, I certainly get that, honey. You are definitely not alone. And it's in those moments of silence, it's in those moments of agony, it's in those moments of despair where we feel like God is not there. And I want to inform you, God is right there. And even though he may be silent, maybe in your circumstance, he may be silent. Just because he's quiet, that does not mean he's absent. I'm going to say that again. Just because God is quiet, that does not mean that God is absent. He is right there, and he sees, he knows, and he is concerned about everything that you are going through. And I am not talking like this just to sound like a good black church girl. I'm not. No, really. Like, I have been through stuff. Like, okay, like this little yellow room that I'm in, this room has seen so many tears, so many anxiety attacks, so many panic attacks, so many nights of worry, several nights of fear, several days and nights of concern and just agitation. Absolutely. And I think that when we go through things, you guys, the first thing that we think about is, I'm alone. That's what makes it worse. We think that we're alone. You are not alone. And that's why I'm using my channel as an avenue to open up dialogue, right? Like to open up dialogue regarding things that matter, regarding love, regarding relationships, regarding God, regarding sex, regarding money, regarding family, regarding fun, anything that matters, all of the components that make up life, you know, because when you open up the dialogue, it sort of serves as a safe haven. It serves as a safe haven to let you know that you are not alone. And grief it hit me unexpectedly today. And sometimes I can pick myself up, and you guys, sometimes I can't. It's just true. Sometimes I am searching for something to soothe my soul. And if you've ever been in that place, I feel you. I promise you that if you prioritize things in your life, your priorities control your joy. And I heard that from Pastor Stephen Furtick. You know, sometimes you don't get joy automatically. You don't always wake up, today is beautiful, the butterflies are chirping. Wait, butterflies don't chirp, but you get it. You get it. You know what I'm talking about. Some days you just don't wake up that joyful. And some days you have to remind yourself of the blessings of God. That's why I have my whiteboard and I say, God, today I am grateful for these 8 things. Today I am grateful for these 10 things, because I have been in a place, I have been there, you guys. I have been in a place where I'm looking for something to soothe my soul. You know, and I'm not talking about something bad. I'm not, I'm just saying, I'm just looking for something to release this pain. And I have been, I've had moments of agony, and I've had moments of question, like, God, why did this go this way? Or God, what role did I play in this going this way? Was this your will? Was this not your will? Did I miss a blessing? Was I outside of your divine purpose and divine plan for my life? I mean, just hard questions that sometimes I have to ask myself, but there's not a human formula to really soothe your soul. There is a spiritual one, though, and that's really just, you guys, like, really just going to God. And I know that sounds so basic, but sometimes the most basic things are the most powerful. Go to God. Don't be afraid to cry. I hate crying over and over again. I just get exhausted. But don't be afraid to cry. Don't be afraid to release. Tell God your problems, because he can handle this. He can handle your problems. He is not surprised by our circumstances and by our reaction to our circumstances. So we have to just I said in my other video, just to make a conscious decision just to live, because the devil will try it. He will use anything and anybody to throw you off your course. Take it from somebody who's been thrown off of her course several times. And just because I walk with God, that doesn't mean that everything is perfect. I have heartbreaks too. My heart is currently broken now. I miss my family members who passed on. As saints, we live twice. I heard Pastor Michael Todd say that we live twice, you know, they transitioned, they passed away. And sometimes you don't want money, and sometimes you don't want new clothing. Sometimes you don't want a new car. Sometimes you just want your family. And sometimes you just want your peace and you want that love back. And I have concerns. I say, God, you know, will I ever, you know, be happy again? Or will I ever love again? Or will I ever be healed again emotionally, healed again mentally? I mean, those are real questions, you know, that I battle with. You know, and sometimes you have to, it's hard. It's hard. It's so hard. I'm not even enclosing all of the details, you guys. It's difficult. But sometimes you just have to let go of something good, even if that is your family members, that relationship, that job, whatever it is. You have to let go of something good so God can give you greater. And you're not going to receive that greater until you heal, until you make a decision to start the healing process. It's messy. I'm going through it right now. This is in real time, right? Like, it's messy, but you have to make a decision that you want to be healed so God can give you what He has for you. So God can hook you up with the person you're supposed to be with. So God can assign you the job, assign you the house, assign you the car, assign you the finances that you're supposed to have. And I talk about this a lot to my friends. There's this meme, and it's God and it's a little girl. Oh God, this is gonna make me cry. It's God and it's a little girl, and the little girl has a teddy bear in her hand, and God is asking the little girl to give her the teddy bear. And the little girl doesn't want to give up the teddy bear. She's saying to him, no, God, I love this teddy bear. I don't want to give up this teddy bear. This teddy bear has been good to me. This teddy bear has been my friend. This teddy bear has been a listening ear. This teddy bear has been supportive. This teddy bear has protected me. God, I don't want to give up this teddy bear. And he's pleading. He's pleading with this girl to give him the teddy bear. Trust me, give me the teddy bear, give me the teddy bear. And she's holding on to it. God, I don't want to, God. And little does she know, she's holding tight, right, to this little teddy bear that she's probably outgrown. She's holding tight to this teddy bear, and she doesn't want to let it go, because it's all she knows and she thinks that's the best version that she can get. But what she doesn't know is that God has a bigger, brighter, more beautiful, bolder teddy bear behind his back. She doesn't see that though. But he knows that it's there. And God knows that if she only releases this little tight teddy bear that doesn't fit her destiny and her purpose anymore, if she releases that thing, then he can take that, discard it, and give her the bright, the brand new, and the better. So I just want you guys to hear that analogy. You apply that analogy. You apply that concept to your life. Sometimes we have to grieve something good to move forward into another happy place, or to a better happy place, actually. And it's not hard. No, it's very hard. I meant to say that. No, let me rephrase that. It is very, very hard to do that. You know why? Because that takes trust. We don't know. God knows the beginning from the end. Child, we only know the chapter we on. We only know the page that we're on. So that's difficult. That's difficult. But the scripture says, I believe it was Psalms 90, Psalms 91. I love that. First of all, Psalms is my favorite book of the Bible. Anyway, I think it says in Psalms 90 or Psalms 91, it says that God will be there. In the Message Bible, God will be there for you. He will answer you. If you call on God for dear life, he will answer you, rescue you out of any darkness and danger, and rescue you out of any hidden traps. And he will then throw you a party. He will rescue you only if you get to know and trust him. So the premise of this video is just, you guys just trust God. And I know that's easier than said. I know you want to have the answers. I'm like that too. Where are we going? Siri, find my purpose. Like, I get it. Trust me. I really do. But we really, really, really have to trust God. My dad said something really good the other day, and he said, we were not born to hurt. So it will not always be like this. This too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, it will pass. If you are watching this in your living room, in your kitchen, on your phone, on your TV, in your car, I want you to be encouraged right where you are, bro. Right where you are, sis. That this too will pass. And if you trust God and get to know him, he will give you something bigger, something brighter, and something better. But it is a process. You can do it. You can do it. I'm going through it right now. It's real. It's real out here. I'm telling you. But I want to encourage you guys to keep your faith, keep your head up, keep your hearts open, even though they're broken. Somebody needs your love. Somebody needs that. Sometimes we could get so brokenhearted that we are so afraid to reopen. We've already decided that we will never love like that again. We've already decided that no one will ever love us like that again. But the truth of the matter is that it gets better, and it gets better with God. With seeking him, it gets better and it gets brighter, and God will blow your mind. I promise you, you are going to get to a place that you are going to say, how did I get here? If you would have told me I would have been this happy 6 months ago, I would have looked at you like, yeah, right. Like, we have to speak those things over ourselves. We have to have that crazy faith, because hope deferred makes the heart sink. So we have to hold on to hope and our faith and our blessings and the things that matter. I love you guys so much. I bought this bomb cereal from Trader Joe's. But I don't got no milk, y'all. I gotta go to the store and get some milk. But I'm about to eat a bowl of cereal, honey, because that cereal was doing kingdom work, I'm telling you. But make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you will be notified every time I post a video, honey. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting. Have a blessed day. Until next time.